Okay. Alright, hello guys, OverBidden here. Haven't done a game review for a while, so I decided to do a game review. TF versus Kass, right? From this game review, I expect to find a lot of things that I did good and I did wrong, and hopefully you can learn a thing or two with me together. Okay, so as you can see, everybody at this level, it's at about Diamond 5, right? So yeah. And then the ruins that I'm taking versus Kass is Arcane Command, Mana Flow, Celerity, Scorch, Mirror Shield, and the second wind, right? It's a little bit different than comparing to my usual setup, and I will talk a little bit more about it while in the game. Okay, so let's just jump straight to it. So, our team composition, right? Our team composition is Fioras, Sejuani, Twisted Fate, Draven, Malphite. Their team comp is Ryze, Shaco with Ignite, Kassadin, Vayne, and Nami, right? Several things that I want to point out. One is that if our bot lane loses, right? Vayne, Nami, right? Usually they lose to Draven with another support, but Malphite support may not be able to pressure them enough. So if they didn't get ahead, right? Vayne gets ahead, it's very hard to deal with. Okay? Twisted Fate versus Kassadin. Twisted Fate has the advantage early, but once Kassadin is level 6, right, with the Catalyst, several backs, several ganks, Kassadin can win the lane, right, if there's still a landing phase going after like level 7. Okay, top lane, Fiora versus Ryze. Ryze can keep distance with the Fiora, so that's that. And Ryze, both they are pretty strong late game, but Ryze can be definitely very strong. Okay, Shaco, Sejuani. Shaco is like a better ganker versus Sejuani early, right? So that's that, especially with Ignite. So we are mainly gonna focus on my perspective. The reason I'm taking Ignite is that I want to permanently push the wave, right? As you can see, I already right card, shove the wave, right? Versus a lot of other champions, you kind of want to like maybe keep your card, and then hit your first card on the opponent. But versus Kassadin, because Kassadin can what is it? His Q can block some part of the magic damage, right? So the first card is okay to just shove. And as you can see, I have a 5 CS for the first wave, and I try to harass him as much as possible while trying to CS and then push the wave, right? So let's see how many minions I'm gonna get for the first 2 waves, right? First 2 waves is so the 12 CS I only missed 1, and then the Kass only has 4, right? At this point, I know that because it's 222, it's okay to just push up, right? Play under his turret a little bit, right? Make the Kass miss some CS. 11 versus 5, right? That's really, really good. 6 CS difference already, right? Shaco says he's coming. I also know the Shaco is coming, right? Because just 220, right? I play far back a little bit. Play back, play back. There's no way that Kass can follow up, right? That's how I kind of use my advantage, right? For level 1 and level 2, I think I did okay there, right? Also got the cannon. Level 1, level 2, yes. No, first wave, right? First wave and the second wave I did okay. And then I also ping my team that Shaco is gonna be going into the river. Play back a little bit. Right? Try to play back a little bit. Shaco may jump me again. As you can see, Shaco is gonna jump me right now. And I actually flash right here. The reason that I flash is that I don't want to lose a lot of health, right? I may not die, right? Kassadin is pretty far away from me, but Shaco has Ignite, right? Kassadin may do a flash auto W reset Q on me, right? I'm gonna lose a lot of health. I will not be able to catch this wave. Now I look at it, maybe I should have fall back a little bit more, because I knew that Shaco was in the river, right? I can fall back just a little bit more so that I don't need to flash. I can hold my flash, right? And then the wave is like slowly bouncing into me, so I didn't really need to stay up there. Yeah. Now I lose the flash, I can't really pressure Kassadin as hard anymore, right? If I just stay back a little bit more, right? Lose like 1, maximum 2 CS, I will just not lose my flash. But because Shaco ganked me twice, right? Sejani didn't really gank anything, right? Sejani was just farming, right? Shaco's like early pressure all like used on me. They didn't really get anything of it, so it's a pretty good early game for me, right? I started Doran Show, right? Did I mention that I started Doran Show? I started Doran Show because Kass is gonna be able to harass me, right? The Q harass, it's not dodgeable, right? A lot of times you want to go like, at least from Dopa's playstyle, you want to go for boots, right? Boots 4 parts, right? To dodge a lot of skill shots, right? To dodge the ganks, but versus Kass, even Dopa goes for Doran Show because you cannot dodge for the Q, right? Also, you go for after that you want to go for a Doran Ring because you do need a mana regen for that, right? As you can see, I don't have the flash, so I play pretty far back, right? I need to make sure that at least even Shaco ganks me, Kass would not be able to gank me, right? I play really far back here, right? I will not pass the river, right? I will not pass the river at all, right? Even it means that I have to use the maximum range Q to farm, right? That's fine, right? Because I do not have flash, right? But that's not a good situation that I want to be in because Kass on level 5, right? This is probably the last level that I will be able to pressure the custom, right? Imagine if I have flash, right? It would be a lot better. I also put on the pink to the top side of my bush, right? Just because Shaco ganked me the first time from that bush, right? Custom put on another pink on the other side, so I'm gonna hug the top side. Custom is gonna hug the bottom side. Right? CS wise 41-41. If I didn't get the 2 ganks from Shaco, or if I didn't waste my flash, I will be able to pressure Custom a lot more, right? I have a CS advantage, but right now the CS is kind of even. I'm even a little bit behind. What I'm looking for is just to shove in the wave and either to look for a gank or just recall right here, right? It's a good recall, right? Kassen needs to clear the whole wave. Kassen still has the TP, right? The first time he walked back to land, it's kind of an interesting choice because I would totally TP back to land the first time. But because he has the TP, he can just, hold the wave, and then once he has the buy, he can just go back and TP back to land, right? Right now I'm CS-wise top is losing a little bit because yeah, Shaco also went top a little bit, and then yeah, Rice can keep the distance, right? I watch bot, I saw an opportunity, I go in. Vayne, I didn't have flash, right? I had the flash, I can kill the Vayne, but couldn't reach the Vayne. Get the Shaco, get the blue buff. That's pretty good, right? Pretty good timing for me as well, right? I push in the wave, I go back, right? Have the mana, have the HP to gank bottom, right? If I stay at the middle, I wouldn't have the mana or HP to do that, right? So that would be pretty bad. Wave is pushing in, I don't necessarily want to go there before clearing the pink, right? So clearing the pink, Kassen recall right here. I didn't cancel his recall, but I got a wave pushing. He's gonna use TP most likely back to land. Yeah, that's fine. I see top has a fight and reaction roam going to top, but looks like they already finished the fight, or I just decided to not go anymore for whatever reason. Maybe because I saw Shaco, I want to pressure the Kassen a little bit more. CS wise, I'm a little bit behind. I got a gank off. I have the blue buff. I also saw Shaco top, so I can permanently push the wave, right? Permanently push the wave. It's pretty good. 60, 65, about 10 CS difference. Considering how the landing phase goes, plus I gank bottom, this is kind of a acceptable result. Right? Kind of acceptable result. Bottom is kind of even. They shouldn't die, right? They shouldn't die. Draven died twice. Malphite died once. It's kind of interesting. Again, permanent push because I have the catalyst. I can regen a lot of health, right? Try to use the wild card. Wild Custom is under the turret to last hit. Also use the red card on the turret to just do as much damage as possible to the Kassadin, right? So maybe when they want to gank, I will be able to just make Kassadin a lower, right? I thought Shaco was behind Kassadin. If Shaco was behind Kassadin, I was gonna flash immediately, but also ping the bot lane, and the Kassadin is missing. Push up the wave, recall back. About 10 CS difference. It's kind of fine. Top has a 10-12 CS difference as well. I go for the Mercury chest instead of the blasting wand here. Merc will allow me to not take too many undodgeable harass from Kassadin, and even Kassadin jumped on me. I will be able to just get away from the jump, right? Draven was being a little bit greedy there. I already have the ignite. I already have the ignite on the Shaco. Draven flashing for the finish. He cashed in, so that's fine. But he also died because of that, right? This is a 1 for 3. Looks like we're gonna get the tower as well. I was waiting. I was waiting for they to commit a little bit more. Didn't look like Draven or Malphite was in danger of dying at all, so I wasn't TPing in that early. But right now I'm CS wise, I even up the CS a little bit. Kassadin has a huge wave. I had pretty good ultimates, right? 2 ultimates, 2 out of 2. Wave is under Kassadin, so we decided to do Dragon as well. It's a wings, but a dragon is a dragon. So far, I see one mistake that I really need to avoid, which is I knew the Shaco was at the boss side river, right? I even pinged my team, but I didn't play back enough. I didn't play back enough so that I kind of got trunked by the Shaco. I see jungle there, but and I died to Nami wave. Also Shaco. I guess I didn't need to do that, huh? Because yes, the jungler is here, but the jungler has like very little mana, right? And they didn't have vision for the enemy team, right? So you can see that, like, it's a pretty big mistake. 2 major mistakes already, right? I didn't need to trade with the Kassadin that hard right there, right? Wave is pushing towards me, right? If they group a little bit better, right? If my bot lane was like not in position to defend bottom, right? They can like 3-man, 4-man just take the middle tower, and then they can scale up into the late game already, right? I needed to be there to wave clear middle, and I didn't need to die there, right? I think we're trying to do something interesting to the lane. I only pull a red card, but red card actually has more damage, and then I also landed my wild card. Luckily, we didn't get a kill, so it is what it is. Vayne flash, traded for Malphite flash. 100 versus 75, right? I could have the CS difference wouldn't be that big, but because of 2 mistakes, right? 20 CS difference. Right now I'm just staying here to wave clear, right? In my team to do the Rift Arrow, help them out a little bit, which is fine. Nothing really going on right now. We are a little bit stronger, right? We are a little bit stronger. We got the bottom tower, right? That's a lot of gold. We also had the Rift Arrow, right? We also have 2 more kills. Hobbits. Top is quite strong. I can also hold on my own, right? Although Kass has a Rod of Ages already. I think the reason I recall here is that I already pushed out the wave. Fiora is coming middle. I should have the Rod of Ages. Yes, I have the Rod of Ages. The Rod of Ages with the Mercury Tread, that's pretty good. Draven traded his life with top tower, that's kind of alright. I have ultimate, so I'm going bottom. Malphite and the jungler is going bottom as well. Looks like we are gonna do a gank. Fiora pushing middle, so everything looks great. Alright, let's see how this the third ultimate goes. The yellow card. Okay, easy kill. Alright, we sense 3 people coming bottom though. Fiora used the Rift Harrow middle. Shaco is middle as well. Let's see how this is gonna go. Oh, Fiora got a casting. Interesting. So their bot lane Vayne just died, right? Vayne died, Shaco, Karma showed bottom, Ryze was top, right? Push another wave before I go back. The micro should be fine there. Okay, CS wise, I'm a little bit behind, right? 10 behind, comparing to the custom, right? We need to really press the gas, right? We need to really press down the gas because, as you can see, although I'm like kill wise and assist wise, I'm a little bit hard by the custom, but there's a CS difference, right? And custom is pretty strong later, right? Fiora, yes, 2 kills on top of the Ryze, but 30 CS difference is 2 kills, right? The top is actually quite even in terms of just CS. We do have 2 more towers. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, looks like Draven engaged. Yeah, Draven engaged before the team was there. Again, kind of a bad engage. Yeah, Draven died a lot. 5 deaths already. So right there we traded some kills. That's kind of fine, I guess. But no, actually not fine. 1, 2, 3, 4 for 2. That's really bad. Draven needs to like stop dying, but yeah, Draven needs to stop dying. With that many ultimate ganks for me, right? With like I counter gank the Shaco first gank bottom, right? There's no reason for Draven to die this many times. For me though, I don't know. Maybe I should call off the engage after the 4v5. Yeah, I probably should have done that if I could. This Fiora is like really winning, which is really good by the Fiora player, right? Fiora versus Ryze can be pretty tough. Oh, also a lot of times I used to think that, oh, because it's like 18 minutes, right? 18 minutes I have to have like 150 CS, otherwise I'm having a terrible game. Yes, I'm not having a good game, but a lot of times it's based on how the game goes, right? It's based on your relative power, right? Have you been in the correct positions, right? Throughout the game, right? Did you follow up the gank? Did you gank, right? Did you miss a lot of CS for no reason, right? CS, right? How many minutes, how many CS is only a relative number, right? It's more of a game by game based thing. I think I go in because it's Shaco. Yeah, because we saw Shaco there, like it's definitely a pick on the Shaco because my ultimate counters Shaco, right? And also the Vayne, right? So yeah. I go in for the Shaco, so that's pretty good. We got 2 kills. So we should be able to snowball a little bit. I was actually typing in chat about that. We really need to not die and we need to we cannot win the late game. We need to just really focus and then get some towers down. Baron towers, all that. I do have a lot of kill participations though, right? I have 9 kill participations, right? We have 14 kills, right? So Johnny has 8. I have the most kill participation, right? ADA wise, CS wise, doesn't really look very good for me, right? But I do have the most kill participation, right? And then comparing to Kassden, right? Kassden kind of did his job of farming, right? But yeah, he didn't really do much, right? Up until this point. Trying to wildcard, but didn't get it. Jumping, I got it. That's pretty interesting. We have 2 Cloud Drakes. We have 4 towers versus 1. We have 5 more kills. Fiora is really strong. Their Rise is really strong as well. Their Rise is having a pretty good game, right? 20 minutes, 190, 1 CS, 3-1, right? Rise. If we just make another, like, if we lose a major team fight, we're gonna lose the game, right? Draven died 6 times. That's the wild card that we really need to pay attention to, right? We need to. The Draven needs to not die. We need to pressure a lot better. The reason I use ultimate right there is that we saw a Shaco jumped in. Shaco was really close to the Draven, so I just used ultimate to for the vision. Okay, they flash away from my red card, yellow card. That's pretty good. We want another fight here. There's some split cost right here. I wanted to go for middle because middle, we saw Kassden at our top, right? Kassden at our top, Kassden can just take at most tier 2, right? We can take middle, right? They have 2 death. Right? They only have a Rise and Nami. We could have definitely take middle. Then we will do the Baron. I don't know. Seems to me that maybe going middle is the better call there, but my team didn't really go for it. My team didn't really go for my call. We are doing the Baron instead. Pretty lucky crit, huh? Fiora is doing really good, considering that the Fiora didn't really have a lot of resources, right? Our jungler is doing good as well. Shaco really relies on the early snowballing, right? Early snowballing. He spent 2 ganks on me, only blew my flash, didn't do a return gank, right? So didn't really do much, right? It gives about maybe 15 CS advantage for the Kassden, right? That's all Shaco did for middle, right? He also ganked top, didn't get a single kill, right? And then he ganked bottom, and then I ulted bottom, killed him at level 5, right? That's why Shaco didn't really do anything. So versus the early game jungler, right? It's really important to just not die early, right? Not die early. Don't let him snowball, right? Be the one to not let the Shaco snowball, right? Especially you can get away, right? Versus Kassden, I kind of just, open myself out there, right? Especially for the first game. I opened myself out there, so Shaco wasted a lot of time on me. And then Kassden didn't really grow up, right? Not sure what the Kassden is doing right here. I'm gonna trace the Kassden down, I guess. Missed a wild card, huh? Okay. Missed a wild card. Looks like we're just gonna finish the game with this Baron push, right? Still participation wise, I still have 13, right? Still the most. Right? Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, we were going top, killing bottom at the same time. We can just finish the game here. I don't know why I TP here, but sometimes I'm a little bit too safe, and which leads me to make some not so good decisions. But we finished the game anyway. Okay, so that's it for this game, right? Fiora 10-0, really good. I made 2 mistakes, pretty big mistakes, right? But I'm glad that we won the game. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you guys next time. Okay. Thanks for watching this game.